weight.
10-pound weight. Weight 10 pounds. That says official. All right, he made weight.
10-pound weight.
10-pound weight. 10-pound weight. That weighs 10 pounds. Official.
It didn't
That says official. All right, he made
I
weight.
think because that has to actually have like skin on it. Yeah.
Yeah, tells you skin.
I don't think it's gonna show. I think that because that has to actually have like only the skin on it. Yeah. All right. Well, it's 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Okay. I don't think it's gonna show with that. No, only this one will show with it.
It's working.
All right. Well, it's 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Officially 206. 206.6. Y'all saw it, 206.6.
As you guys can see, the official weight for Hasim Rahman Jr. is 206.6. That's a pound and 6. Okay, he's off 1 pound, a little bit over 1 pound for Friday. Okay, now mind you, he had to be at 205. He couldn't be at 205. There's no fight, but that's 106. But also keep in mind, okay, this fight is already canceled before the date. Okay, and then that's what made it so suspicious, because nobody in their right mind should ever want to cancel a fight based on a weight that hasn't been made yet, or the time of that weight hasn't came yet. If the weigh-in's supposed to be today, so that means he's a pound away. You know how many people come in a pound over, or half a pound over, or 2 pounds over even? You know, some more than that, but they get that opportunity at the time. There has never been in history where you thought, hey man, I might not lose the weight. Well, you better make that weight, because if you don't make that weight, what? He didn't make that weight? Let's cancel the fight. You never heard of that. I'm sorry. See, this is real boxing. I don't know what the fuck Jake Paul's doing. I don't know what he's pulling. I know he's a good salesman, a good promoter, but when it comes to shit like this, you can miss me with it. Why? Because there's no way you can convince me that you wanted a fight from a guy and you're canceling the fight over hearsay because of where the guy is a week before the fight. That fight was canceled 2 days ago. Was it 3 days ago? I can't remember when it was canceled. 2 or 3 days ago. So it's Friday. So I think that was canceled on a Tuesday. Something like that. I can tell you real quick. Let me see. Yeah, like 2 days ago, I believe. So that was Wednesday. So for Wednesday, August the 2nd. So actually that was 3 days ago. So that was Tuesday. So you didn't give that time for that fighter. Based on what you heard, based on what that person said, they took it upon themselves to cancel the fight. But then you still want people to believe that you wanted to fight, because who's to say he couldn't make that weight? Now, what could have happened and what should have happened is Hasim Team Rahman should have shut the fuck up. That's what should have happened. They shouldn't even contacted Team Paul about any of this. Because I think the moment they did that and they had it in writing that that they may not be able to make the weight, they just said, you know what? That's it, screw it. He's not going to make the weight. We're not going to waste our time, so we're going to find someone else. You know, but it was still unprofessional because it makes you think like, hey, did you really want this fight? Because you didn't even respond. Like, hey, how about 207? How about that penalty? How about we pay you less? Something to that magnitude. But this didn't happen. A fight didn't happen due to some fucking weight. Here's an idea. If Jake Paul wants someone like Rahman or someone that's his weight, why don't he fight a cruiserweight like normal people? Because he's at 190. He's at a cruiserweight limit. So I think if he wants to fight a cruiserweight, he needs to fight a real cruiserweight. Not someone that's heavy that he was scrambling for an opponent because that was supposed to be Tommy Fury's job. Not nothing like that. Not a replacement. Okay, Rahman Jr. was a replacement, but a good replacement, but a replacement. He might have been too damn good of a replacement. Because they start thinking about it, dude, if this dude beats me, Hasim Rahman Jr. ain't really nobody. His daddy once upon a time was, but he ain't. So if I get chinned by him, how does that make me look? Pretty poor, pretty low opposition, pretty you don't belong in this particular platform or in this sport. That's what it's going to scream if Rahman Jr. knocks you out. Okay? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this video we just witnessed showing Hasim Rahman Jr. weighing at 106.6. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.